Hello everyone, welcome back to BrickFeed. This is episode 127. I'm Eljay.
I'm Meso.
What? Oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
Well, I'm trying to brain Vic this.
I'm Leo.
I'm Starbreaker.
I was gonna ask before it started, like, is there a name order?
There it is. I forgot
just
that X is the Puppet King.
We haven't done a BrickFeed in however long, and you've just... Okay, alright, you know what? Fine. First of all, rookies, I'm proud of you guys. You guys got it right. You guys did very well.
Correct. We all have.
It's very long.
You have
Yeah, we're back with more
done a good
BrickFeed.
job.
Let's go.
How you doing, X?
I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
I'm well. I'm very well.
I
I
don't
think
know.
we're all in good spirits except for Elj.
Yes. I've had a very obnoxious
Understandably
time.
so, though.
I've
But
been...
we're all here, though.
Been very
We're all
stressed
one
out
big-
because we've been managing things. I'm stressed out because we haven't been doing podcasts at all. I
We're doing
think
all right now, though. That's pretty great, man.
finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's,
if
it's good to hear
thumb-
your voices again. Like, wow.
Is the thumbnail working? I don't know. I don't think it is though.
I'll pull an
It
emergency
is, man. Feels
switch.
good. We're gonna talk about some Lego. Did anyone get anything?
There's
Yes.
a TTV channel thumbnail.
Nah. Well, it's better than
got this.
what it has been.
I got a rather large Lego set. Some of you know about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, though. But I'm
Yes.
intrigued.
Well, we'll get to that in just a sec, but we need to do some plugs first.
Alrighty.
So,
That's a teaser right there.
all right. So, just in case you're interested in joining the conversation off of YouTube, make sure to head on over to TTV message boards at board.tvchannel.com. It's a good time. You have to be 13 years or older, and you need to follow the rules. We're currently about to be starting the art portion of the contest for the Hellrix contest, which is Bionicle Generation 1 canonization contest to determine her appearance. Finished the mock one. That was turbulent, and we're going to start the art portion hopefully today at the time of recording. Second, head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/TTVchannel. $1 a month. You can join our Patreon Discord server as well as our Minecraft servers on the island of, Minecraft server on the island of Mat Nui and Voyanui, with more to come. Additionally, Twitter at the TTV channel as well as our individual ones. Also, the BioCup 2020 is currently ongoing. It's definitely a cool experience. I wish I wish I could have had more time to cover it more extensively, but things have been a little bit busy. And then
Hellrix
finally,
contest was kind of a hurricane.
yes.
Yes.
And finally, August 10th, 2020 is going to be Bionicle Day. Make sure to check that out. There's a trailer or something floating around. We're going to be involved in that, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And that's it. That's all the plugs.
Thanks for plugging it all in.
You
Okay,
sound
that's
like you
quite
got run
the
over by
power
a
strip you needed.
Yep. I don't think it served the purpose of energizing him though.
What would
got
cheer
the
you up,
job
LJ?
done.
We need to plug LJ in.
Yeah.
Lego Noel in the YouTube live chat. Super chat. No message. $1.99. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Aw.
Thank you, guy.
Thank you, person.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, person.
Alright, Zach, what Lego set did you get?
That's a great question.
It
You
is.
will kindly turn your eyes to this image right here. I got the
Oh.
1989 Batmobile, the $250 one.
Holy moly.
It was a gift from the Gundam lady.
You got
Her
this
family.
as a gift?
Yeah, they accidentally bought one too many of them, or Lego sent them an extra one. I don't know which, but they, because of COVID, they couldn't send the other one back in time. Yeah, I had an absolute blast building this thing. It's got a functional drivetrain and steering wheel. If you spin the little thruster in the back, it pops out the mounted Tommy guns, and there's so much detail part of this thing. It's a little ludicrous, not gonna lie.
I would hope so for a
Yeah.
set of that
Right.
size.
Right.
It better.
Right.
If
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a $250 Batmobile, it better be like hyper detailed.
Yep.
It's very, very solid too. Like I really have to praise the engineers over at Lego that have been working on just the internal Technic frames of sets like these. I have never held a set that feels more solid than that.
Dang.
It uh, it is very,
Very
very,
durable?
very nice. It's very durable. Yes, like I almost want to say I would not be concerned if someone accidentally dropped it. That's how sturdy it feels.
Let's not get carried away now.
Nope,
Right.
don't do that.
I'm sure I
There's
could probably tank it.
It probably could. It's very, very solid all the way through. It also had some very, very intricate builds on the inside that I was not anticipating. Just from the outside, I was expecting just a lot of, shell plating over the top of it to make it look nice, but the build is a lot more staggered and integral to itself, to the point where if you wanted to take it apart, it'd be more of a piece by piece endeavor instead of just, okay, let's rip everything apart and start again. It almost would take as long to take it apart as it did to build it in the first place.
I mean, I'd expect it to be that intricate. It's got 3,300 pieces in it. You know? That's a lot
You
of
have
parts.
to take it apart brick by brick.
Yeah.
We recommend.
Brick by brick to take the car stuff. Real off topic about the car, but I love the minifigures. The Joker minifigure is great.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
All right, good.
Yes. For those of you that don't know what the original car looked like, it looks something like this.
It's it's a pretty.
Oh, that's
accurate.
pretty accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very, very pleasing build.
I bet.
Are you a fan of this movie specifically?
I will admit that I've only watched it once, and I can't remember any of it.
Oh, I guess you're gonna watch it again,
Amazing.
huh?
Nice.
Amazing.
You should have watched it with Jill when she was over.
True.
Good opportunity, Zach.
We gotta see where it's
Yeah.
set from.
Well, either way, congrats. That's a pretty good
Yeah.
acquisition.
Best Lego Batman sets that I have ever seen, and it's a really, really fun build. Not just because it's big, but because it's very, very intricate and involved. The attention to detail it's really, really there.
Yeah,
Very
no, it
nice.
looks good.
I have not gotten any new sets, but I have been scoping out like my Target obsessively, checking our shipping manifests pretty much every day for the Skull Dragon. Ninjago. I'm just waiting for the day when it says arriving on such and such a date, and then I'm gonna be like,
Just instantly
right on
buying it.
that.
Nice.
That's literally a day 1, day 0 buy.
Yeah. Somebody pointed it out in the chat though. He was asking if it was the one at the Smithsonian in DC, and it is. And I don't know. I think you guys stayed outside while I walked into that specific one and actually saw the Batmobile in there. So that was
It's very nice.
I don't remember that at all. So, real quick super
I
chat.
forgot that I also got another Lego set, but I'll wait.
Oh man.
All right,
But wait,
just-
there's more.
Just a moment. Sir Perry in the YouTube super chat donated $5 with this message. I know I am in the Patreon chat, but I'm excited to see Eljay back, even if he sounds a little pouty. Also, Meso, smoke is possible, so no horns, yay. Thank you,
He's
Sir
making
Perry.
a 3D model of my mock.
Oh, okay, got it. That's cool. That's really
I
awesome.
love it.
And listen,
Which mock?
My mock. Messinac.
Oh, your soft mock.
yeah,
Oh.
listen. There's a good reason that I sound irritated. Let's just say, I understand how VAR feels. I'm finally there.
Alright.
I'm finally at VAR 2018. So if he ever hears this, VAR, I
LJ
understand
has
now.
become VAR.
Bar 2018. Oh boy.
Yeah. So,
Bottom of
Zach,
the
what
barrel.
is the other set you got?
The Ninjago Legacy Lloyd's Golden Dragon, the small one. It's not much to say about it other than it's a very simple and effective tiny dragon build. It's I like how it's put together. The mixel joints really make it work. Still think I prefer the original one just because I like the wings on that more. I'm not a big fan of how they use the sword pieces for the wings on this. They don't fill out the wings enough for me, but the headpiece is my favorite part about it because I really miss the classic Ninjago style dragon heads.
Fair. No, that's
Should I
fair.
post a picture?
Ah, right, the picture. Yes, that's very important.
Pictures are good for context.
Right?
They are very important things. Yeah, Ninjago's got a lot of varied types of dragons, and I do prefer like some of the different styles to others. But you know what?
Like what?
At the very least, they stopped doing the giant, the gigantic single head pieces that had the Thornax launchers on the inside. At least this just has
Yeah.
a stud shooter.
Yeah.
I really much prefer the brick built dragons, especially the ones that they're making now, like the skull dragon.
That's the one that always like bugs me because it's supposed to be a Ninjago legacy set, but that Overlord design's never been used in anything. It annoyed me.
I thought Legacy was supposed to have an excuse to make like minifigures it didn't make before during those series.
In response to Cherry in the chat, the stud shooter is just fired by closing the dragon's jaw and then like pinching it.
Yeah.
So basically the same thing as the Thornax launcher
That's pretty cool.
shooters.
Just smaller.
Yeah, I still like
Which
it.
I like.
I like that's like a shooter instead of a, Zamorth Sphere,
Zemore.
Sphere.
I like the new
Ish.
bodies of the dragons that we've been getting, but I really like the stylized heads that we got from the original waves of dragons. That's just my personal opinion, though.
They're so big.
I like that style. They're big, yes, but that's just in comparison to the bodies. I would like to do some mocking sometime soon and make a scale-sized, good-looking dragon based off of the original heads.
Respect.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay.
All
Dragons
right.
are cool, man.
We've got a lot of stuff to discuss.
Yeah, we do.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
But
let's get that
first,
going.
another super chat from 26,000 down the drain. Donated $20. So first of all, thank you very much. With this message, sorry to interrupt, but I finally managed to catch you doing a stream. I know it's off topic, but it's obviously implied in the story that Botar's replacement is an exact replica of the Seinfeld set, so what's the problem?
Yeah. Where's my Botar's replacement contest?
What's the
not
deal
happening.
with Botar's replacement?
Oh,
Wait,
that's
I
funny.
forgot. I did build a set, and I'm just gonna briefly mention it's the Reinhardt and Diva one.
Ah, okay.
Reinhardt really sucks.
I'm sorry, what?
I found that
What?
set for $10.
What?
Dude, the Reinhardt build is really bad, man. He's so like, stubby, tiny.
Eljay, I found that set for $10 at White Elephant because they're going out of business in my area, and
you
didn't
bought
have
it,
any
right?
cash on me. I didn't have any cash on me at the time, so I need to go scoop it up.
I'm very impressed how at the very beginning of this episode I said, kudos to both of you rookies. You guys did really well remembering the name order. You've really impressed me. You really showed up the guys who've been here since the beginning. And then in the same very episode, mere minutes later, you both at the same time simultaneously disappoint me. I don't understand how that's even possible.
Algae, the head's like really tiny. It doesn't look.
Yeah, he's a really tiny. Shut up! Shut up! Just shut up!
A Diva, on the other hand, is pretty good. I can admit that.
I don't
It was a
care.
fun
It was like
build.
perfect.
I
Yeah, it was
don't
a
care.
really good build.
Reinhardt is a loser.
I do have another set, but I'm not allowed to talk about it because it's not Lego.
Oh,
Continue on.
dude,
Oh
thanks
no,
for-
that's
yeah.
not happening then.
I'm not talking.
Playmobil set.
So
It's Playmobil.
Thanks from Gam in the super chat. Says can't stick around. It's my GF's B day, but I wanted to throw you a $5. Thanks,
Thanks,
Gam.
Gam.
for the
Thank
Happy
you.
$5.
birthday!
To the to the
To
GF.
the girl. Yeah. All right.
Well, that is sick.
Oh,
Reinhardt mod in the patron chat.
thank you, Dark Nova. Thank you. That looks glorious.
Okay.
All right, news time.
Well, another super chat, Sir Perry, $2. More energy, LJ. Come on, more pizzazz.
More.
First of all, thank
More.
you, and second of all,
Fuel LJ.
eventually.
More LJ.
Okay,
More.
we're gonna go ahead and talk about a few
More.
things. One of which we made a video on. I think, did Ven make the video on it?
I think you did.
Want to say? So this is a set that's been out for a while, of course, but we're now just getting around to it. So this is going to be Transition, set number 10273, Haunted House. The set contains approximately 3,231 pieces and retails in the United States for $250. Ah, boy. So it's available now. It was available since May 20th. And this is a super impressive set for a variety
It is
of reasons.
very spooky.
Yeah.
Dude, it's got so much fan service in it as well, because it's got so many cool people that worked on this. So we got like a bunch of we got a portrait of Baron von Baron, and like the Egyptian like Sphinx head in there as well. And there's like lots of other stuff as well.
Yeah. No.
Educate me on this. This is from Adventures.
Yeah, I need to find a bigger image here. Yeah, because there's like a really old Sphinx, and it's like and like the skull as well over there is in a set because I have it. Like there's different like artifacts like scattered around from like old sets, and it's like built in like the same way as well. I need to find like that Sphinx, man. Let's see.
I just love the giant piano.
That's
The organ is great.
that
with
and
like
the,
made like
elevator.
a bunch of
It's like-
candles on it.
The functional elevator, if you have like power functions.
Oh,
Probably my favorite part. Even though power functions are very expensive, you know.
Here you go. Here's where the Sphinx is from.
Oh dang.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I'll go
That
ahead.
is
and
awesome.
share.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
That's
So-
like a really cool
It's
set.
ya boy Johnny Thunder.
Yeah.
So
a
this.
great-
Adventures Desert Sphinx Secret Surprise.
Okay.
What?
Wow. That's a
Secret
mouthful.
surprise.
That's what it's called.
Sphinx Secret Surprise.
Yes, sir.
Fair
All
enough.
right.
Yeah, it's literally called that.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
I won't. Okay. But no, this
Sphinx
is
Secret Surprise.
really cool.
Yes.
This set is definitely it's a love letter to the adventurous theme.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
super impressive, chock full of references, most of which are going over my head because I just don't have an innate familiarity with this theme.
Yeah.
Like I know it, I know who Johnny Thunder is. I played some of the games on Lego.com, but I just never got involved with this theme. So it's really
Missed
cool
out,
to
man.
see. No, man. I
It was really cool.
was in Bionicle. It worked out.
Oh yeah.
LJ had more than enough
that's
stuff
me?
to be
Okay.
getting along with.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it's good that like this brings it to light because then it brings you like a point of reference to like a lot of the experimental themes that Lego did before, you know. You don't really see much space and adventures, I feel, these days.
I mean, it combines iconography from stuff like that, but wrapped inside an outer shell that fits right in with like a spooky theme. The actual construction of the haunted house is just so excellent, both from an interior and exterior, which is really impressive because sometimes you have to sacrifice one for the other. But not this go around. There's also ghosts, and they look cool.
And I also want to give credit to the like mechanical side of this because like I remember watching like the video on this where they made it so like that like big elevator thing is like brought up there and like drops down, and like like right behind like that Sphinx head, there's basically like these like big huge like 2 tires that kind of like absorbs the energy from like the elevator that's dropped down, which like makes it fall like like they made it so that you could basically make this tower like really far up and it'll like drop down and it'll just have like a safe landing every time, like nothing will break or anything. It's like really solidly and
That's good.
like it's really smart with like the whole thing with the tires in the back. It's a really cool video. Like you should watch the behind the scenes thing. It's pretty neat video, man.
Yeah, no, it's the set does so many things well. Not only being an homage to adventures, but also just being an incredibly impressive building. And this is part of, at least the packaging definitely illustrates this as more of a, it's a set gauged toward an older audience, like more so than anything else. I even think it's an 18 plus set. Yeah, it is. This is one of their newer sets that are specifically aimed at an older audience of 18 plus.
Part of the fairground wave.
So it's very interesting. If this is the direction that this series is going to go in, I think we're due for a lot of massively impressive sets. And there are even some that they've announced since that we're not going to be able to talk about today.
Yeah.
So
All right.
That does like make a lot of sense though with the 18 plus tag though, with because a lot of the people that you know have memories with these sets, they're around that age, you know.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Indy.
let's go ahead and move on. How's about?
Well,
Or not?
I won't be able to afford this one, but at least it's not the only one that has Neek in it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it does have one of the Lego set designers, Nick van Slagmat, who is otherwise known as Tooth Dominoes, who's kind of sort of in it, which is funny.
Was this the first appearance?
I'll go ahead
of
and
the,
I'll
of
go ahead and
Neek?
post the image again because I posted it a bit ago. He's on the right.
I love it.
It's really
so
funny.
great, man.
Okay. So, anything else? Any other thoughts?
No,
Not really.
That's it. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, next up, and let me just go ahead and bring this up. No, I didn't want the review page. Oh, yeah. So, I don't want to talk about this. Next, we're going to be talking about set number 43179, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. The set...
We will be very brave.
This set comes with approximately 1,739 pieces and will retail for about $180.
I'm going to say one thing, and then I'm going to walk away. Construction's last hope. Yeah.
I'm gonna say something different and walk away.
I think
The
construction
camera is cool.
was based on articulation.
You know, they
So-
could have made this like two separate sets, right? And probably charged 100 each, which would have not been good.
All I'm saying, these guys can move their arms. They qualify.
They qualify.
they
That's
don't.
all you need.
No, they don't. They absolutely don't. No. A
This is not
slight
construction.
movement
I do
is not a qualification for construction. It's just not how that works. These are system statutes. That's what these are.
So,
Yep.
Construction's last hope.
Okay, there we
No.
go.
Four stickers, and all four of the stickers are used on that book that you see sitting on Minnie's pedestal.
Yep. That's,
These things look kind of horrifying whenever you
They
look
do.
at them for
It's
a
like-
while.
I would not want to wake up in the middle of the night and see
for
them.
me, it's the more I look at these, the more they like put me. I guess I don't like them anymore. The first pictures, I'm like, oh, these are fine. And then I kept looking at them, and I'm like, they're
Their
not
ears
that
are
fine.
huge. They have
Yeah.
the studs. Like
I
their
think I
legs
used,
look unnatural.
I see what they were
The
going
ears are
for.
appropriately huge, though. They are huge on like Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse and Minnie. I don't think they're oversized at all. I think they're
Oh my gosh.
pretty much like can
I think-
considering the source material,
Mhm.
they look like what they're supposed to, and like they do a
Okay.
pretty good job considering like all the curvatures you need to work with
Mhm.
these very very smooth designs. Like considering it's Lego, it's
Mm.
just that that's it though. So like if that's not what you're looking for, then these sets aren't what you're looking for.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like it's really good in that really really small range that it's looking to put itself out there as, you know,
Yeah.
as these
Yeah.
it's system statues, and if you don't want system statues, then
Like the
I
designers did a
appreciate
great
that they're
job
so
with,
unique.
the designers did a great job, but
Mhm.
for me, they don't quite breach the walls of Uncanny Valley. They're still stuck in there.
If
Yeah.
I was like super into Disney and Disney merch and memorabilia, these would probably be a neat novelty item.
Yeah,
But because I'm not, I would just kind of look at them based on their design, and their design leaves something to be desired.
I'm not even kidding when I say that. To me, the most desirable part of it is the camera. Like, that camera is really, really cool. That's the only thing that I would want out of the entirety of it.
Okay, so apparently, according to Walk, they might not be posable arms after all because they attach via axles and not axle/pin connectors. So F in the chat.
You retract your contractions, last hope.
But like to put a twist on like the source material here though, like a statue of this quality and detail, would you consider buying such a statue, but like of Mata Nui, for example, that was just a
Yes.
statue?
I feel that would translate better though.
See,
'cause it's more brick-oriented.
I would. It's difficult to say because I would buy it not because I'm interested in that idea. I think that's a terrible idea. I would hate to have a Bionicle statue
Bionicle's last hope.
because then it's a downgrade. It's an inherent downgrade from Bionicle as it initially was. We've gone from a posable, constructible figure to a statue. So I get the appeal
But this
of
was made
this.
it's-
I get the appeal of this. It just purely isn't for me. Like, I would never get this. Because I'm not really a big fan of Disney to begin with.
No, but not if it was Disney. If it was Mata Nui, Eljay. would
Well,
you
yeah,
buy it?
well, I mean, I get the appeal here, and I would buy a Matanui statue, but I also wouldn't be
You would
very...
buy a Mata Nui statue.
He
But
wouldn't buy it for
no
the statue. He
articulation.
would buy it for Mata Nui.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's
Yeah.
getting at. It's like if they made
Alright,
Lego.
alright,
It's like if they made
alright.
Lego Metroid and they made a giant like bust of Samus Aran that couldn't move and was locked in a single pose. Would I have preferred anything else? Yes. Would I still buy it because it was Metroid? Yes.
Kind of feels like settling for less.
You're
Mhm.
exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it boils down to.
Yeah.
There's also an 18 plus set, which is nice, I guess. I don't know what kid would want this.
Yeah, well, I mean, the kids can't
Yeah.
fend for themselves like as soon as they start attacking in the middle of the night. So
Mickey
I mean,
pulls out the knife.
Brent just pointed out, yeah, change the instrument for a knife. It looks very fitting. You'd probably wake up and see that. Close your eyes, open them again, and it's back to the instrument.
Well, I mean, is there anything else to say about these? Other
Not
than
really. We can
that?
move on.
Blues, you know.
Well, there is the thing. Like, I was gonna post an image myself, but Bulk in the chat posted actually like a really good image of some of like the new interesting parts,
Yeah.
and like a lot of them are pretty specialized and like something of like, I mean, if you want to like tubes, but I think the biggest one to highlight honestly is like the curved corner. That's like basically like a corner version of the like an image of the part I posted. I could just find one with like the 10x on it. I'm horrible like that.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that's something that you use like for a pretty lot of things. You know, most people that have bought any system use probably at some point seen this piece, and now we have like a corner like this, and it's the kind of piece where you like you wonder why it hasn't been around for a longer time. So that's like a really
Definitely
cool
expect
piece.
to see those in more
Well,
building sets,
yeah.
like construction and all that.
That's a cool part that they've introduced with this
Absolutely.
set, and as well as that new brown is a brand new brown color as well, because we needed more browns. So there's that.
Brown.
Brown.
Alrighty.
Not very good.
Okay.
Yes.
So, that is that.
Ripped off the band-aid. There we go.
Okay, so next we're actually going to move into Star Wars.
Yes.
No copyrighted music.
Everyone's favorite
Oh, boy.
franchise.
So we're gonna start off. We're not gonna talk about all of them, of
People are
course.
typing.
We're gonna start off with set number 75281, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. The set contains approximately, I'm on the wrong page, approximately 248 pieces, and will retail for about $30.
I'm gonna be that guy
Sure.
because, duh. Isn't this like the 6th version of this set?
Probably. I've seen this a lot. I'm needing
We
to
haven't.
go.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We haven't gotten the Jedi Interceptors in a while, have we?
We had the
This is
Obi-Wan
4th.
one like 2 years ago, I
It's
think.
4.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
and now the Anakin one.
I mean, it looks good and it's not gray, so
Mm-hmm.
there's
Hey,
that.
It looks
and-
good. I just can't see $30 in this.
Yeah, I don't see the price.
Yeah, me neither.
The prices on these sets are not good, in my opinion.
I
If I see
don't
this on
like
sale, I'll buy
that
it.
the Republic symbol is on that tiny little stud towards the
They
front.
did that
instead
on the
of
other one, I think.
2x2 circular plates that they used to use. I don't like that.
I think they did that the same one, the 1x1 stud thing before. I don't know what else to call it.
Well,
but-
he doesn't like it on that
It's
either.
a 1x1
No.
flat stud.
Okay, thank you. I don't know Lego names. Yes.
Well, today
But you don't like it? You like
learning.
when it's like a 2x2 instead?
I
I
think
like
it
the
looks.
bigger ones because it doesn't
It looks
have
more
that
pronounced.
prominent, oh, there's a big bump on the side. It looks more like,
I see
oh,
that,
it's
yeah.
Yeah,
intended
you
to
can
be
barely
a decal,
tell.
not like a little hubcap,
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits a lot more better into the wing when it's like bigger like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see, Prentice posted a picture.
Yeah,
Oh.
thank you, Prentice.
That looks,
Yeah, it's nice
even though that's an
big.
older version of it, I
Nice.
still prefer that because like the symbol up towards the front because it looks more deliberate. It looks less like it's meant to be
Yeah.
like popped off, like oh, it's just accidentally slapped on there, and it looks
Mhm.
more like it's supposed to be a noticeable symbol.
Mhm.
There was, because I'm looking at this and I've seen a lot of these before. It's Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, but
Yeah.
there was like
Yeah.
one thing that was off because I was like, there's usually like a little better. But yeah,
Same time, like that
I
that
do
2x2 circle is pretty nice.
Nice. Okay.
I'm bummed I missed out on that. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a good one, a good priced one.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Talk to you about
I like how there's continuously a tradition of it being harder to get a non-Clone Wars episode 3 Anakin without like some sort of like pilot helmet gear printed on his face.
Yeah,
Like just a
it's-
clean Anakin is just a lot rarer than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just keep printing him with the pilot gear.
This is where the fun
And
begins.
it's like, how's that? What's good?
Was good.
Okay. Let me see. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Ba. Okay. There we go. All right. So next one. Yay! This is.
Yay.
Whoops. Wrong picture. Wrong picture. Okay. There we go. Set number 75283, Armored Assault Tank AAT. This set contains approximately 286 pieces and retails for $40.
That
This
tank
is
looks
This
cool.
one is
so
most
good, this
notable. Most notable because of the Ahsoka Tano
I was
figure.
gonna say the green battle droids, but
He's
alright.
one of the main characters from Star Wars, The Clone
Okay.
Wars, and I've seen pretty much nothing but negative reception for this minifigure.
Really?
Her hair is like
I think it's
feels
the
like it's
Rebels
twice
one.
as long as it
Yeah.
should be. Like it goes down basically to her legs, but it really doesn't go above like the middle of her chest. Like actually, and also that thing on her head is supposed to be a headband. It's supposed to like, it's supposed to kind of wrap around her markings, as you can
Yep.
see in like this picture.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just kind of floating, like detached from anything.
Yeah,
This is a
I
brand
don't-
new mold because at first I thought it was the Shock T mold, but it
Is
doesn't
it
actually
the-
look like it.
Isn't it the Rebels mold? I don't know if there was a Rebels minifigure, but that's what I heard getting thrown around.
I haven't seen the Rebels one, honestly. It's where like you can buy it for almost nothing on BrickFeed without
Mhm.
the minifigures.
Yep.
So it does look
Honestly.
like this is the same piece as the Shock T hair. It's just colored differently, so like there's an
Is
optical illusion.
Mm.
Because
Oh,
on the
yeah.
actual
Yeah.
Shock
Because of
T
the
hair, they
red?
have like the top of it to match her
That
like
looks
face.
horrifying. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now.
it is
Yeah.
the same. Yep. Okay.
That makes sense though, because like it's not that far off. that seems like a lot to just make a brand new health mode. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it looks
head
more
mode.
accurate than not. It's just those few like little problems.
Yeah, they.
Because
Wow, I
they made
hate Star Wars now.
they made one for when she was like young as well, like the one from like the Clone Wars era where they made the two of these headpieces for this race in Star Wars. So I think they were just kind of like we can
Never
make like one
forget
in between or just
OG
reuse
Ahsoka.
Shakti.
I don't like the
But
build.
unironically, that hair is more accurate.
Yeah.
Is it really though?
It's about like lengthwise, yeah.
Yeah, but then
That
you
is
have
what
like
it's
the green stuff there because that's not just print. That's
Yeah.
molded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they just-
either are believable.
My hypothesis is just they might have had trouble, and rather than just make an entirely new piece, this obviously saved them considerable money, and people are gonna buy it regardless.
That's true.
If they're not
Yeah,
gonna
I
buy
mean,
it for Ahsoka, they're gonna buy it for the tank. Obvious. What?
Well, the thing
You're
about
funny.
the tank, but thing about the tank, I mean, I am happy
bad.
for like the people who like wanted these minifigures. Like they're getting them pretty good timing considering like the release of the actual series. But like as for the tank though, like the thing with the AAT, right, is that the very first one that they ever made, okay, is this right here, this
The
tan beige one,
Mhm.
right?
I
And
was
then
wanted one of
later,
those.
and later they made like one of the dark blue ones. I prefer the beige ones.
Yeah.
And then at some point, they made more than these two, but these are just the two best examples. And then they also made this one during the like show era, which I liked as well, which is using like the like UFO for like Mars mission and stuff pieces. And then like now as of recently, the last AATs have been like this one, where they just make it like they try to make them like small so that like it's a relatively like not that costly set. But like I really like the smoother earlier iterations so much more because like the AT I think is a really cool design. Like the say what you will about like the episode 1 to 3, like there's some of these like designs I just think are really cool. You know, for this tank like this, for example. So I feel like they could do so much more with the source material on this one, and we've had so many, and they I like it, man.
Yeah. I like the tan more, and also I was gonna buy that tan one just for the Jar Jar minifigure, but I could never
Oh my
find
gosh. I love
Gosh,
that.
golly goodness.
I love the art on that.
it. He's hanging off the tank.
That's classic. That's the classic
Episode
Brick
1 classic.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, yeah, I'm not getting the set though. $40 is for that. I don't really care for it.
40 for
Nah,
this? No.
What about you, Eljay? Are you getting this AAT?
No,
What do you?
not at all.
Thanks for input, Matt.
No, not only do I
Next
not.
one.
This is gonna bleed into the next set we need to discuss. Well, okay, the last one we're gonna discuss, but there's only a specific type of Star Wars set that I would consider buying at this point, and I'm not going to buy the one that I would consider buying because, well, raisins. So let's move on to the next one. So
Which one is that? Which
I'll
Which one
get
is
to it. I'll get to it. We'll build a little suspense.
Okay.
Anything else that anyone wants to say?
Nope.
Nah, we're
No.
Okay, few super chats. Sir Perry, $2.
Oh boy.
I may have an addiction to LJ listing off info. Thank you. 26,000 down the drain, $5. 26,000 down the drain with a $5 super chat says a $5 super chat from 26,000 down the drain. It reads, "Hang on, we got a $5 super chat from 26,000 down the drain." Thank you,
Thank you.
Boy.
Sir Perry.
Yeah, thanks for all the super chats today. There's so many. We're getting a lot of love today. We should do this podcast more, man. This is great.
Maybe we should. I don't know,
Mythical
man.
thing called a podcast.
Sir Perry, $2. Pizzazz, LJ. Reread your info with effort. No, but thank you. And then 26,000 down the drain, $5. Lego recycles Star Wars sets the same way Disney recycles the franchise.
Bruh.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Okay,
Very appreciated.
next one. Let's go ahead and move into the the sequel
This is where,
trilogy.
this is where the fun begins.
Set number
Ah.
75284, Knights of Ren transport ship. The set contains approximately
yes, my
now?
favorite
Five-
bad guys.
595 pieces and will retail for about $70.
Guys, did you know they fly now?
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Always flown.
They fly now.
Well, it looks nice, I guess. It also looks like a mouse droid without wheels. Other
It
than
is
that-
something.
I like
Go on.
this just because it is a new design.
Oh no, I'm so
I
happy.
was
to
honestly
do
gonna
build.
say, yeah, like this is actually a Star Wars set of something that has never been made before. You know,
Mhm.
regardless of
Never
everything.
been
Really
made in the history of Lego.
If only it was something a bit more memorable than the Knights of Ren transport
Um,
ship. But
It looks nice.
say what you will.
One kind of looks like Iron Man.
Yeah, that's what I was.
One, like
It does.
The one that he made in the cave or whatever.
Yep.
yeah.
Man, if you want an Iron Man minifigure, buy this set. I guess that's the best way
Knight
to
of
put it.
Ren.
No, Chewie.
Blasters, at least. I like the brick built blaster. When they try to do something cool with them like that.
I wish they did more brick built blasters or old blasters and not stud shooters, but
Remember when everybody thought the Knights of Ren were gonna be like important?
yeah, everybody did.
Remember when Star Wars got a sequel trilogy that had two directors that had different visions for it, so it ended up in a fueling fire of dumpster?
Yes, but this is a Lego podcast, not a Star Wars podcast.
Lego Star Wars
This is a
podcast.
set that looks pretty good, and like I said with Star Wars, it's not been made before, and you know, that's a
That at
victory
least
in and of
gets
itself.
some respect points.
Yeah.
That's about all it gets.
Now where's
I'm not
Chewbacca?
interested in the source
Where'd
material,
Chewbacca
so I'm not gonna be buying this. But
Yeah,
for the
no, I'm
people
not.
that want this, that
Mhm.
saw this, and they're just like, I really want this, then here you go. Here it is.
It's not bad though. Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
It definitely has the just appearance appeal to it. It's a very good looking set.
Hmm I can agree with that.
Yeah, the people like if there's like a collector out there that's just buying black sets, like look at this, like just that like dominated by that
Yes!
color. There's so many like there's got Batman, there's got a whole theme of just
Yeah,
that.
you got all Batman.
Yeah, and yeah they got everything you want.
Hmm
All right, next one.
More.
More.
So, this is the one I was talking about.
Thank you.
This is
All right,
this is,
This is the one.
I
Out of
know.
all
see it.
set number
Which one?
This is the
75.
one.
Oh!
Set number 75286. General Grievous's Starfighter. The set contains 487 pieces and retails for about $80.
This is horrible.
I would just like
This
to
is-
say
No,
that
okay.
for I believe it was either my 13th or 14th birthday, maybe 15th. I got the first version of this set that uses that cockpit piece, and I honestly don't know what the difference is aside from a handful of decal spots, stud shooters, and Grievous's white instead of tan.
Can
Yeah.
confirm it's not a typo. It's on Lego.com for that price, and I'm not in Australia.
Yeah.
at the
Okay.
time.
Good.
You're not in
on the
Australia.
road.
This
Yeah.
Australia.
I have the original one, right?
Let's see.
Like the first release of this thing. That's okay. It is this one. Which was this? This is the one that you had. Yeah, the old one that you have, Zach, was $50.
Yeah, that to me seems fair, and just
Yeah.
from the box art, the set even looks bigger.
Yeah.
It's $120 in Australia.
Yeah.
It also brought. Jeez. It also brought what? At least the unique minifigure. That too, I guess.
What does this even
This-
have that's of note?
This-
I'm pretty sure we've seen that
Good
Clone
question.
Trooper before. That Obi-Wan, I'm pretty sure we've seen before. And I think Grievous is new and white. I'm not sure though.
No, he's been in white
No,
before.
they made like I
They
have
made 'em
the I have the set where they made the
Oh,
this is
no.
the Clone Wars mold, but they made a white one that was
Okay.
resembling the one for the movie.
Well,
And it's like the wheel.
the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wheel
the
thing.
wheel. I
Yeah.
forgot to
You
buy
get
that
it,
one.
You get it.
I forgot to
wheel
buy the
thing.
wheel.
The wheel.
I have the original wheel and it's so bad.
Wheel.
This is the one that I-
Just
this is
the
the one
printed
that I got.
fishes, Star Transparent.
Nice.
with like
That one.
barnacle legs
Yes.
on it.
Yes, I love that thing.
Dude, that one's so.
Oh yeah,
It's
okay.
so dumb.
I got that original one from 2005. I
Mm.
did get that one. That was really cool. See,
Uh,
here's the
yeah,
deal.
this is part.
Hmm?
Go on.
Yes.
No,
do
no,
it.
no. Please
Do it.
continue.
I won't forget. You will do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would buy this set because these are the only Star Wars sets I'm interested in. The ones containing General Grievous because he's my favorite Star Wars character, and I have not gotten an updated Grievous like minifigure. But
Fair enough.
I'm not going to buy this set, no matter how interested I am, for $80 freaking dollars. It's double
Yeah.
the price per part ratio that we're accustomed to.
Mhm.
It's
And if you take a
absurd.
look at the set that I posted, I was actually mistaken. I got this a lot earlier than I thought I did. This set was released in 2010, which means that I got this for my 11th birthday the following year.
Doesn't have the same cockpit piece though.
And here's the thing.
Oh, it
Here's the criminal thing. These sets are nearly identical. Okay? The one from this year, 487 pieces, $80. The one from 2010, 454 pieces. All right? That's not a huge difference. $50.
Yeah.
That's almost on par with price per part. And guess what? You get the same Grievous figure. It's just this time in 2020, it's
Cockpit premium.
I guess. I don't know
That
what it
Grievous
is. I don't know
base,
what's jumping up the price. Maybe the other two minifigures. in the
$30
new one?
cockpit and
And
Grievous
figure.
recolor.
Here's the other kicker though, is we've already received a white Grievous figure before in
wheel
the
thing.
one set with Mace Windu.
Yeah, that too.
Like the new version of it using the Clone Wars Grievous mold. But the 2010 one also came with a Jedi and the droid that operates on General Grievous to repair his body. Plus, it had flip down segments on the wings for stud
missiles.
shooters and a whole like lightsaber and weapon storage rack and a chair for Grievous.
Mhm.
There was a little separate play model, 3 figures, and the ship. Whereas this new one, again, it's 3 figures. There's no separate play model, and it's basically the same ship, just with stud shooters, and it doesn't have openable wings.
Yep.
Mhm.
Somebody needs to go to Lego for us and argue about these prices, about Grievous, and be the negotiator.
No, the best one's the original. man.
Yes, the negotiator.
This this set is part of an ongoing experiment of seeing how much people will do to get Grievous. So you're right in the exact point where they want you, Eljay.
They
No,
want you to
I'm
buy
not
it.
doing it.
Because
I'm
like
not
you
getting
got
this.
don't have the. But which one were you like which version in particular that you were talking about that like it didn't open his wings? Starbreaker, or like which one was that? Which was that the 2010 version?
The 2010 one opens up the wings, but it doesn't look like the one that they're releasing soon does.
I don't know, man. Like let's see on BrickFeed, man. They got more images.
Yeah, one second.
It does.
It
And
does?
you can, yeah, but you have his lightsaber wings in there.
Oh,
Yeah. How about that, huh? And then you have a shooty thing under there.
well, yeah, I know that there was the shooting one, but
Yeah.
Invi.
I just more meant the 2010 one actually had like a large, like flip out missile salvo looking thing. It looks like immediate and obvious to it.
But to sort of bring this whole round. This set right here, there's no issues with the build, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't look as different, like if you're looking particularly with a keen eye on like the differences with like the newer parts used, to get it like a little bit smooth here and there. The issue comes with like the price, of course, and also the fact that like a lot of these sets feel like they've been made so many times and that they've been seen so much before, so that like these minor adjustments, although really nice, a lot of them for a lot of sets, it doesn't differentiate itself that much from the previous version while still getting the parts count up. That coupled with like some of the prices that we're getting now, and like depending on which set you compare, there's probably like inflation involved as well. But like I do want to put to light that like there's a lot of these sets are repetitive and like pricey, but I do want to to light with like they do have some really builds with them. Just
Yeah.
not enough to be like wow, you know.
Yeah, basically.
Not $80.
That's
Wow.
what it boils down
Not
to.
$80. There you go.
Yeah, not $80. Wow, but
Yeah.
still nice, somewhat.
Yeah, Grievous is out there, and
Still
if
won't
you
be
missed
getting
out
it.
on Mace Window, then this is like the new trial for you Grievous collectors out there.
Yeah.
I love it.
How far will you go?
I might try and secondhand market that General Grievous wheel bike at some point.
Yeah,
That's
That
really
one's a
excellent.
cool looking set.
Yeah.
That's probably the best Grievous set in terms of no filler, because if you
It is,
if
oh,
you
it doesn't
feel-
have the dinosaur thing.
yeah, it's just that. I was just like, oh, I'll take it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I mean, it's a significant improvement, and what? It's only been done one other time.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
clear wheel, the
Yeah.
printed wheel.
Okay, that's it for Star Wars. That's about all we got for that.
Let us
That was all the new Star Wars stuff.
Well,
all the ones we haven't already talked about.
yeah,
Oh.
Oh, really? Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
So next, an hour
Let's
in.
hop, skip, and a jump
Yeah.
because Main has to leave soon. Let's talk about the monkey.
Oh, Monkey Kid. Oh, okay. We're skipping Mario. Okay.
Monkie Kid.
Yeah. Just so Mange can talk about that.
Okay. In that case, I gotta bring up a different tab. And super chats, if you could grab those, Meso.
By all means.
Maybe not all
All
means,
right.
but some
by
means.
by the necessary means. Yeah, I want to say thank you
Optional
all for
means.
doing the super chats today. It's very much appreciated. We've got a few here. Looks like from Sir Perry, of course. $4.99, $80 for that. God, I miss pre-Disney Star Wars Lego. It's just not worth it anymore. I agree. I never thought it was worth it even back then, but especially not now. Also, Sir Perry, $1.99, bring back Lego Speed Racer. I'll add it to the list of themes I'll campaign for the return of.
Mhm.
But there's no way Speed Racer will ever be my priority. Eljay, you like Speed Racer, right?
I partially grew up on it.
Talking about that movie.
Here he
I need to
comes,
see
here
the movie
comes
again because I don't know. I've heard mixed things about it, but I want to watch it again.
Respect.
So, okay, let's go ahead and start. I don't have any
Out
prices.
of nowhere, we got new. Yeah, I don't think prices have been
Yeah.
publicized. Publicized
Shit.
yet. The only reason we even know these is because Lego.com's Singapore page posted about them, so we don't exactly have, a lot of info about them yet. Nobody even knew they were coming, period. It was kind of a shock, to be honest.
They better not send us an Instagram about these. Okay, so starting off set number 80014, Sandy's Speedboat. Set contains approximately 394 pieces. No price given at the time.
Well, this is interesting because, number one, I don't think many people expected a second wave of Monkey Kid
No.
so soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sets
not
literally
expecting
just
that too.
came out. And more to the point, only one of these sets actually even has the bulls. There's like entirely new villains,
Yep.
Yeah.
like this spider lady, who people are going nuts over.
The spider
Understandably so.
over the corner is actually pretty cool. I like the construction of that.
It's like,
I
it
don't like
reminds me of
spiders.
Chima, but better,
Yes.
is what it basically boils down to.
More Nexo Knights than Sheem, honestly, considering like there's minifigure heads as opposed to Chima.
Oh,
Yeah, get
No,
dunked
fair
on.
Well,
the
fine, be that way.
But yeah,
The
this set
Sandy
is great.
vehicle looks really cool as well.
yeah.
I like the little classic disclaimer on the box: models do not float.
Drives me nuts.
Classic.
They don't even say
Awful.
it. Call it a boat.
Models do not
Models
float.
Wow,
do
it's
not
a, it's a
float. The
speedboat
spiders
and doesn't even
either.
travel
None of
fast.
the spiders
water.
float.
Come on.
I,
Zero
for
out of
one,
10.
welcome the day when we finally get Lego sets that float. Like,
Quite a few.
I know there's a few, but like,
You want all of them to float?
I want the water sets to be designed with flotation in mind.
I want my haunted mansion to float.
Okay.
That's the only way it'll be worth the price.
All right. So I guess we do have prices, according
yeah.
to the YouTube chat. So this one is going to be $60.
Oh,
Oh,
There is a big fig in this. Remember?
big fig.
yeah.
Now these
Yeah,
are
Big fig and monkey prices.
these are just
Monkie
according
Kid.
to our YouTube chat. So I want to say that right now we haven't verified these prices, but so take them with a grain of salt. But these are what we're being told. Just to put that disclaimer out there.
It's a good disclaimer to have.
I know that's why I
I
said it.
already really liked Monkie Kid, but I'm
Yeah.
just really happy that like it's bringing in a lot of what I liked about Nexo Knights, and that like we just have like varied cool villains that are like taking up like cool twists like this. Like in this one, we're literally just getting like a Lego goth waifu in like a set. Like I never thought this day would come, but here we are.
TFW, no Lego goth.
Yeah, right.
I feel the sets are very unique, and like at least
Yeah.
for me, they're making me get back into Lego in some cases, which is good.
Yeah,
And
like Meso said, like there's different villains for each
Yeah.
box, which adds like
It's
so much more
refreshing, I
variety
guess.
as well
Yeah.
to these sets.
which is good. Yeah,
I already really love Monkey Kid.
yeah.
It's pretty great.
I need to.
And
buy
I
a
also
full
like
set,
Monkey
though.
Kid's like flying skateboard with instead of like smoke
I
of
think-
fire coming out, it's a cloud coming out.
Isn't that a surfboard?
Whatever.
Cloud
Cloud board.
Cloud board. Okay.
Which is neat. That's all
Oh,
I
that's
got
like
to
a
say.
new piece. I see it. I'm looking at it in like the
Little-
other images. That's really cool piece actually.
Mhm.
Like,
Yup.
look at this image right here.
Ooh.
Not had like that those kind of cool shapes with Lego before. I feel like a lot of people are gonna do some cool stuff with that.
Mhm.
I would hope so.
yeah.
Like the cloud piece.
Thanks, Eljay.
That definitely makes the chat look bigger. The boat.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, this looks cool. I like the color scheme overall. It's very nice. I don't like spiders, so I'm deathly arachnophobic. Like on my list of top 5 fears, spiders rank number 1 and isn't even close. So
LJ, the Vizirac are escaping your shelf again.
listen, there are no Vizirac behind me. There are only skull spiders. Oh my gosh! No. Okay. All right.
Did you know the average person eats 8 skull spiders a year, and there's
Oh my goodness.
You're done. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Move on to set number 80015, Monkey Kid's Cloud Roadster. Set contains approximately 659 pieces and will retail for, according to what we've been told, $80.
Yeah.
This is cool.
It's not as bad. I
So-
like this one a lot.
Yeah.
Shaping on the vents right there, I would like to point out the Batmobile that I got, if I recall correctly, is the first place that they used that building technique. So it's cool to see that they're already starting to implement that into other builds, because I
Very
really,
nice.
really
Yeah.
like that.
Very nice.
I saw those like on the back of the Batmobile, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I am tempted to go grab the Batmobile right now and pull off the vents so you can see how they're constructed. It's really, really simple, but I really, really like it.
That's all right.
Yeah, you get some really cool texture there with like the vents. It's cool, man. I like it.
This is a good looking set. I really like.
Mhm.
I'm interested in those civilian minifigures off to the right
Yes.
because I need to see those
Mhm.
prints and hired. Well, let me go see if they have minifigure pictures. Oh well, they do. So let me see.
Pretty consistently as well, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
really
love
like.
the villains here.
I like the civilians for their torso prints. I think the
Ooh,
woman
guy
has-
with green jackets.
yeah, that green jacket is so sick. I really like it.
Right?
The woman in this, I think the hairpiece is new in that color. I say tentatively. I don't know.
Isn't that the girl from the minifigure series, the newest one? The like
I think that's her torso print, but I don't know about the
yeah.
hairpiece.
Oh, the hairpiece? No, I don't know. I think that looks like Mulan's hair, or it might be new hair. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah. Either way, I'm very
Um,
glad about their inclusion. And yeah, that guy's torso print. Oh yes, so good.
Yeah, I really like the demons. The demons like new piece there is really cool.
Like
honestly.
gold horn and Silverhorn Demon. They are Journey to the West characters as well. Big shocker. So it's being.
Yeah, I'm not
continued.
familiar with how like their legend, but like their weapons and
cool.
vehicles, and everything are interesting. I just really like a lot of the visual style that Monkey
Mhm.
Kid is coming with. Like these colors as well, with like teal, like it's bright, it's vibrant. You know, it's detailed. It looks cool. I really
Yeah,
like
no,
it.
it really like works together very well.
Don't we know
I-
the guy who made this? Who
Yes,
worked on this?
Nick made this one.
Shout out to Nick, man.
Yeah,
Prince
cool.
Cal or
Very
Brick whatever you want to call him. And I was curious about this one because there is a Monkey Kid documentary where he's playing around with the frame of this. He's just got like the wheels and like some, it's like there's nothing else to the car but like the wheels on a frame, and it's supposed to have like it was supposed to be flexible, like you're able to bend the car a bit, and that was the only thing that was shown about it was that he was trying to figure out how to make it flexible. And it didn't appear in the waves, so I thought, oh well, maybe the idea ended up dead in the water. But here it is in its full glory. I think it looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the
Looks really
stickers
cool.
on the wheels. Kind of reminds me of Kaneda's bike from Akira, which
Oh,
has
Yeah.
stickers on the front wheel too.
Yep.
I love
Shut up.
how the villain vehicles combine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, they don't. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yep. The gold dude can like plug into the silver dude to form like a cohesive unit.
Oh dang!
Yep.
One dude fuses
That
with the
looks
other
really cool.
dude, and they become the super dude. Super dude. Dude, I like this set. This is cool.
The image Dark Tank Neva posted, I noticed if you rotate like the back half of the thruster in the back, it spins the other wheel the other way, and it reminded me of the Makuta staff, how it does the same thing.
Like gasp.
Bruh.
You're right.
Makes
Oh,
me
yeah,
wonder if it's just like the same interior design as that, and I mean it would make sense given that the designer of this worked on that as well. So
Makuta callback.
Dude,
I
this is so-
also I
Go
find it interesting. We might have already gotten this face piece, but Monkey Kid has a new like or a second face print where he has like the red face paint.
We've gotten
and
it
stuff.
before.
and he looks- We've gotten it before. I like that. I see it here, and I'm like, he looks so Monkey King like. Epic, man.
He's evolving.
Because like the two, like I guess you could call it like turbines or something, or jets like in the back, like they rotate different ways as like you move it forward, and like the smoke there on the end like rotates as well to kind of create like an effect. Like that probably looks really really cool if you just scoot it across the floor. So that's a cool function. I like that.
Yep.
Agreed. I love the engine construction as well. I'm always happy to see those because just the creative use of so many different pieces to get that look is awesome. I know they've been using murals for a while, but it still looks great.
Yeah, like I really like when they use those like macaroni pieces, those tubes. Like I've bought a couple of them myself, but I just haven't found like a use for them yet. I'm just still waiting for that sort of that come to light or something. That's a new set. Is that all the Monkey Kid sets? that
One
we
more.
got?
This looks like another headache to do sticker placement on, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. The big dishes look printed. Honestly, they usually print on like really huge pieces like that. So I wouldn't be
Big dishes,
surprised.
like, are you talking about the ones on the tires?
Oh no, that's the I thought the dish, but like I think
No,
the
yeah,
front
those
ones.
those are the black ones. Yeah, those are definitely like probably printed.
No, like the teal ones.
Those
No,
are
I think those. There's no way they aren't stickers.
The front one, like in this image, it looks like the front ones are printed, but like the back ones are stickers. But it looks like it's a render, so I'm not sure.
I have no
Alright.
idea.
hard to say.
I
Yep.
can't really tell.
All right. Last one, Monkey Kid. So this
I like
is...
this
Nope, wrong
This is
image.
Fortrex 2.0.
Yeah.
This is set number 80016, the Flaming Foundry. Set contains 1,427 pieces, and according to what we've been told, retails for $140.
Which is actually the only one that's right on par.
Yeah.
Yep.
Surprisingly, how on par
You
it
get
is.
small bulking.
I was just about to say
I love
that.
the
Yeah.
small bulk.
I
He
will
has
say
hot dog
this:
pieces.
this is just inherently to me the least interesting, just because it's still doing like stuff with the bulls. But it is a good thing to round out the collection because this is like
You're
their
sick of the
base of
bulls already?
operations. Not really. It's just when I see the others and they have the new unique characters and aesthetics, then the third one is just what we already got. It makes less of an impression.
I mean, to be
Um,
fair, I
understand
could
that,
see
yeah.
the argument of them just like, what if they just did away with the bulls? People would be like, well, where did they go?
Exactly.
So
I do enjoy here how it is. It is a building that's very, clearly a base of operations, but the front of it can split off into a vehicle.
They
And
really
basically,
They really like doing that.
they really do. I mean, it looks good on its own
Yeah,
merits.
it does look great.
It's not
yeah.
like super lazy or anything. Like it's
Mhm.
small, but it looks just as cohesive as any of the other
Yep.
bull vehicles.
That little like alone thing, like when you get that like little car there in the front, separate by itself,
Mhm.
it looks straight out of Borderlands, man.
Oh yeah,
Honestly, it looks like 100% something you'd find in that desert. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's a little dump truck, I think, because it has like a little bucket in the back that you can tip backwards.
it uses a lot of
it's
those
for lava,
giant
though.
wheel pieces.
yeah, it's for lava.
Okay.
Lava dump truck.
Like there's a lot of the giant wheel pieces.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I
I
love it.
love it. There's what I can see like 4 or 5.
It's like at least six.
Yeah, 6.
I, for one, welcome my power miners overlords.
I really like the brick built Bull King. It looks
Yes.
Yeah,
nice.
he's
Yeah.
really cool.
I was hoping that we were gonna get a smaller version of him
Mhm.
because that big fig, or rather the giant mech construction version of him, was just a little out of price range.
I like this is
Yeah,
any
it was.
better.
I agree.
It doesn't any
Yeah,
better,
that's true. This
but
is still
you could at least work this after the fact.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Dude, I really love seeing like small figures like this because I honestly like get surprised every time at like how many like small parts and like connection based plates that we have now and mixel joints that
They're-
like, it's
they're
actually so
improving it.
easy to make.
This is one of their better mixel jointed figures.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, you could have
Alright.
like an entire wave of 6 in like different colors about this size in this style.
Man.
I would probably buy that, honestly.
Maybe some
That should
villains
work.
as well.
Hmm?
A little bigger. Maybe a little bigger villains as well.
Yeah, maybe, you know.
Just maybe.
Barry asked a good question. Are those hot
Yeah,
dogs
dang
referring
it.
to black hot
Those
dogs?
are, yep.
Those are.
He said the line before I could. I was gonna be like, "Is Brick built Demon Bull King Constructions last?"
Oh gosh, dang it.
It was bound to come up sooner or later.
Yes, the answer is yes.
You need to
Everyone
stop
buy-
answering.
Someone
feel-
needs to have like the big Bull King set and like have this little one, and they can just
Don't
you
talk
get
to
it.
me or my son ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it. It's neat.
Yeah.
Monkey
I
Kid's
like
great.
that a lot. Yeah.
Monkey Kid is a great theme. Thank you everyone that's like working on this theme. It's really cool. It's
Agreed.
really refreshing. It has a lot of cool new stuff that we're getting, and I'm excited to see more villains. You know, they got some cool stuff.
There's a lot of stickers on the Bull
Yeah.
King.
I'm excited
A
to see
lot.
more purple elements that I can incorporate into construction.
Yes.
All right, give us more sets with that like let's spider villain. Yeah, that's cool.
Spider-Man.
Might buy your sets then, you know. Just saying.
All right,
It's a cool wave. I
so
like it.
we're done with Monkey
Yeah.
Kid. We're done with Star Wars. We're done with that one other set from a while back, and we're
That
in-
leaves the
Oh.
final,
Oh.
which
Best
we
set.
are not going to do a comprehensive set-by-set discussion on, because I don't
Boy.
think everyone here has, things to say about all of them necessarily. It's Lego Mario,
Yes.
which
Aw,
we have talked about, but we have
Mhm.
not talked about it since they announced the full wave of sets. Now, the sets are they're very soon going to get released. They're already making their way into the hands of certain, people in the Lego community for review. So there's a lot of information about them right now. So rather than talk about every single one, I instead just kind of want to pose the question: who here even likes Mario? Like, I know me and Leo
Not
do.
enough to buy them. I'm not sure.
Really?
Big if.
I like Mario's in the games, but some of the sets are a little too uncanny for me. Though there are a few that stand out as like, you know what, that's cute. I'd build that if I had those pieces.
I mean, the controversial point about all this, obviously, is that there are no traditional minifigure sets, which I don't think is what people wanted or were expecting. You know, they're doing their own, new approach. And when the theme initially got revealed, all we saw were a few sets. We're like, oh, okay, so we have Square Mario, we have Square Bowser Jr., blah blah blah. Now that we have the full wave, I do find it interesting just how many Mario characters and creatures they were able to pack in.
Yes.
So I think one thing I definitely do want to talk about, if you could pull the picture up, is the collectible minifigure, quote unquote, which is they call it the Super Mario Character Pack 71361, which is an assortment. It's an assortment of 10 Mario enemies that are brick built and put into randomized collectible minifigure as character packs, which is one of the coolest things to me, because unlike some aspects of this theme with Mario or whatever, I think these are basically perfect, every single one of them, as far as translating the characters they're supposed to represent.
100% agree.
Like the tiny little builds, they nail the aesthetic. Except for
Yes.
Bullet Bill's nose.
Yeah,
But what you gonna
Bully Bill.
No,
do? Bully Bill.
no, that's its
No,
name.
no.
We're not allowed to say it. Okay.
In all of the LEGO descriptions featuring that character, his name is Bully Bill.
Are you serious?
I'm not screwing around.
Okay.
Well, there are different bills.
That's not the name.
There's one that's called Boomer Bill.
Okay, Boomer Bill.
That's an actual thing. Do we have a description for the character pack?
Here, would someone do me a favor and find the description of Bully Bill?
I'm working on it.
Thank you.
These are little packs though, those cute ones, like you said, Meso. Like I liked Super Mario, not biggest Super Mario or Nintendo fan, but I these are like the only things that I'd consider buying, honestly, because these are really cool made things.
I think
like a really small package, and they have some interesting pieces as well.
According to Brick Set, it is Bullet Bill.
Yeah, a brick set. I'm not talking about brick set.
Lego.com calls it Bullet Bill.
What?
Myth busted.
What?
Roger, you lied to us.
No kidding.
Now you're just making stuff up.
Okay, no, I'm wrong. Gosh dang. I thought I saw someone say it was Bully Bill.
Eljay.
Dang it. I'm spreading misinformation again. Gosh.
Something I find very interesting.
You could be onto something. It could be it could be a different country censoring the name of the set.
That's possible.
I could see that happening for perhaps China or Russia.
Shrug, you can say. The total amount of characters featured in this pack are the Paragoomba, the Fuzzy, Spiny, Buzzy Beetle, Bullet Bill, Bob-omb, the Eep Cheep, the Blooper Urchin, or the Peepa. I don't even know what the Peepa is. It's like one I do not know.
Which one's that one again? What does it look like? The
Oh,
ghost?
the ghost.
Oh, I know which one. I've seen that one once or twice.
Yeah.
Now,
Now,
it's the one that shows up out of the ground.
what I find interesting is because these are brick-built creatures being sold as, in collectible minifigure packs, feeling the bags is going to be
a challenge. That was the first thing that came to mind, because I'm looking at these and the little bomb guy, I really want him, and I'm trying to figure out how can I.
There really isn't a way.
I think wouldn't he have a timer or a little wind-up key on the back? I think that's usually what the design has.
Yeah, there's some sort of way you can make out if we have these and these parts that it's that one.
I mean the guys with the shells, the Spiny and the Beetle, those are probably the easiest ones because they have the shell piece. But the other pieces are too small.
Well, you just feel for the round piece for those to see which one you want.
Dude,
I think Bullet Bill would be pretty easy too, because it's the only one with arms.
Yeah.
And the nose.
What I really like about these is the little builds they come on remind me of the world icons, which is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, like the tiny little
the little, like, what's it called? The little, I don't know what I forget the name. I don't.
platform.
They're like representative of biomes.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
biomes. Yeah, it's really, so you could technically make a world map out of these. I guess. Really cool.
Yeah, I really like those little background thingies that they have on. Like they give.
Honestly, they're like little, very nice display stands.
Because with
which
Mario,
is
those
nice.
Yeah.
the little microscopic representations
They're
of the
really
worlds
cute.
are just as important as anything else to
Yeah.
like the aesthetic.
And
And what else?
these
Brings
hit
so
it
much
really well.
color and vibrancy to
And
all these. Like
Yeah.
they look really nice.
You're gonna need to tell me whichever pictures you want, by the way. Just to let you
Oh,
know.
I know.
Okay, cool.
Well, I think the way to do it would be. There's one I have to talk about because of the man, the myth, the legend, Leo here, because of his other name.
The name
We
that I
must
don't.
talk about the 71376 Thwomp Drop, which I mistakenly before episode told everyone that it was $60, but I was really on the Australian Lego.com website, and it actually retails for $40,
Mhm.
which is much more reasonable considering its piece count of 393. This was one of the sets they revealed in the second batch.
Which
So
set?
it's one of the more recent editions. Bada bing, bada boom. Thwomp Drop.
It's a brick with spikes and a face. You know?
It's just a track with a square that can drop, and it's $40.
And you want this,
But-
Leo?
It's technically my other name. Yes.
Leo
Oh.
goes by the username of Big Thwomp on other sources.
Well, that's
I
what I used to
see.
use, and then I'm like, you know what? Just call me Leo because it's easier, and it's not that.
I mean, the thing with Mario is I look at this set, and my first thing is like, this isn't worth $40. But considering the functionality, he's able to slide along the lava track, the thwomp crashes down, they can throw the fire people at you while you're on the track. Those are operated on like a lever system, I think.
Yes, they are.
With this,
Like,
with these characters, that's what a set like this looks like. Now, I don't actually think the set is motorized. I'm not exactly sure how it works. If you have to move it with your own finger, I think you do, or if there's like maybe a button that will like launch it. But I think you just kind of move it along the track yourself, which is kind of bootleg.
Kind
But considering the set's design and the constraints, like that's the thing with a lot of these sets that I've noticed is they're not that great build-wise by themselves.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cool thing they represent is their modularity and the little Mario experience, which Nintendo is really banking on to sell these. They're saying, so you draw the parallel between the enemy and the world, and so what functions can you do in that environment? And if they're able to get those in, and they're able to evoke your memories of a particular level or a particular enemy, then it's a success in their eyes, at least. Whether it'll be for most people, I don't know. But speaking as a Mario fan, I look at this and I'm like, the build kind of sucks, but this is what it's like to fight a thwomp.
Yeah.
So I will get this and I will enjoy it.
Meso,
Yes.
are you sure you're not just getting it because it's the skull platforms?
Anyway,
Or
speaking of skulls, that's the one I wanted to bring up for Leo's sake. But there's one that's my favorite, that being the Bowser's Castle set.
Ah, yes.
71369 Bowser's Castle boss battle. Thank you, Zach, for prepping that link.
71369.
Yes, indeed.
There we go. Got
And
it.
it has a total of 1,010 pieces, retailing for $100. And this set is cool because it is the de facto villain experience featuring brick-built, mixel-jointed Bowser, a Boo, and it's ya boy, Dry Bones, chilling in one of the towers. Everyone's favorite Skull Koopa himself.
yeah,
Am I the
that's
only
right.
one here that mains dry bones in Mario Kart?
Nope. Well,
No.
I mean Dry Bowser.
I used Shy Guy because I'm lazy.
I go back and forth between dry bones and Shy Guy.
It's either Dry Bowser for the skull aesthetic or Waluigi for the meme aesthetic.
I
Ah,
see.
yes.
This set is one of the only ones that not only functions well as a playset, but it also just functions really well as a build in general.
Mhm.
Like there's a lot of good architecture here using some of the Mario only pieces to create the lava
Yeah.
falls and the tower pillars. What do you think about a set like this, X? Does this impress you at all, or are you just like?
It looks good. It looks good. I will give it that it looks good. It's just a lot of these just look very bare bones, but like this one, like
Yeah.
you said, it's trying to go full on in with the Super Mario aesthetic, and like you said, it functions it pretty good. It manages to like create like a castle that's also like a villain arena. And I think I've seen a clip of like he's like moving like his arms and stuff, and like a
Yeah.
couple neat stuff on there. So it actually has some playability as well.
And Bowser's got mixel jointed arms, and yeah, the statue can flail his arms up and down all around.
Yeah. I would buy this for the dry bones, but I'm not spending $100 for a dry bone. And Cube Boo, but
Cube.
This on its own looks all right, but like, yeah, like what it's quote unquote used for is just not something that I'm looking for, particularly excited about. So
That's fair.
you don't
Are there
get
any
Mario
of these
this
sets
one.
that you're particularly excited about?
Honestly, the only thing that I would ever consider again is like the small, because like I remember playing like on Game Boy and stuff. So I really like some of the enemy characters and like the blind bags. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
those like
Well,
that those are cute. I like them.
That's the problem with this theme is that Mario is only available in one set, so the starter set is basically mandatory.
I don't want Mario.
But
I
you
don't
need
think
him to
so.
do like anything.
Yeah,
I
but I'm
don't-
not interested in the game thing. I'm just interested in having like a
yeah,
little,
I'm interested in the cool character design. Brick built enemies.
That's fair.
are really cool.
Well, there's only 3 more sets I want to mention. For the next one, I want to talk about 71362, the Guarded Fortress, which has 468 pieces and retails for 50. So it's actually one of the few ones that's a good price per part ratio. And I was just looking at the box art for this set. When they're all like this. This isn't Fortress specific, but I just find it so funny how they have Mario on the box, but he's like transparent. So like, they have like the text
Both to Mario.
Lego Mario not included in the bottom left, but they have to have him on the box.
Expand your starter course.
Yeah,
The marketing for these is so weird. I legitimately don't know if these are gonna go big or not. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I'm
kind of
just
weird.
gonna put this out here, all right? The last time they put out something in regards to Lego in which there's like a starter thing and then expansions, the last time they did that was Lego Dimensions.
Oh no. Oh
All right?
no.
I'm just gonna. That's all I have to say.
All you have to say. You're right.
Well, this is another one of those really cool sets because it has like the end of level, fortress aesthetic every time you go into one of these big fortresses, and it looks like a pretty good standalone build. But also the arena, what I like about it for the level is most of them go from just like a left to right format, and then like okay, so you go here, then you take a right, and then you take another right. This one's formatted in such a way to where it actually it has some depth to it, simply based on how they did it. Where it spreads out at the start, going left or right, and then you can kind of go down a path to make almost a triangular shape.
Mhm.
Like it feels just a bit more substantial to me because of that visual alignment. There's nothing to say that they couldn't have made this in the standard left to right manner of like the starter course, but it would have looked far less impressive had they done that in the configuration. But the beauty of it is it's modular, so you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
You can just tweak it. But this
I
has
kinda
3
like-
enemies: Koopa, a bomb, and Piranha Plant, and a
Yeah.
pipe.
The big Koopa.
I like that the appearances for all of these are both 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional. So a collector could, at the very least, set up like if they had like a shelf that sprawls their entire wall, they could make a Lego Mario level on their wall and have it, look like it's actually ripped out of the game.
That's a
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It'd have to be a huge wall. They definitely could.
I think it would have to be a big shelf, like a long shelf as well.
Just make a big
I thought
Mario
talking
room.
about it's like one of those shows that runs from like one wall to the other.
No,
Yeah.
but it would be like wide, I guess would be a better way to say it.
Oh my gosh, that
Not here.
poster that Ronimus posted in the chat.
The Piranha Plant is pretty funny.
You know
That's
this.
happening.
Do you know what this these sets also
That's
do?
funny.
What?
It shows like a very, very expensive way for castle fans to quench their thirst. You know, because if they want like a big villain hideout,
Big
You just-
castle.
They got the nice facade to buy.
Yep.
they got the starter
Yep.
wall. You know,
Starter
You've
wall.
got Lego Mario and Monkey Kid, and that's where you're going.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have two more sets I want to briefly mention. One is the 71368 Toad's Treasure Hunt. And that one has 464 pieces, retailing for $70.
Oh,
Yo, how does Toad look, man?
So farewell with the farewell to that good price per cards budget. But literally the reason why I bring this up, it's literally just because of Toad, because I think he's the best translated out of everybody except maybe Shy Guy.
His cube
Like-
head.
He basically looks perfect, even if it is a cube head.
I
Like,
love
that's just awesome. Mario looks
Yeah.
uncanny, but Toad looks great.
Yeah, honestly, I just can't get behind that Mario. Honestly, like, the more I see the Super Mario sets look the best to me when you have Mario nowhere to be seen.
What's
Exactly.
wrong with Chungus Mario?
I hope that they
Mario Chungus.
release,
It's just
a
not for me, man.
standalone- I hope they release like a standalone, like brick built Mario, like in the style of Toad there, just for the people that don't like how that Mario looks.
That should have
Yeah.
been included in the starter set.
I agree.
Go buy it. They need the money.
I don't know,
Oh, we get
I-
three colors of the cloud pieces in green. That's cool.
At
Yeah.
least to give us Luigi in that style or something.
Yeah,
Come
that
on
would
now.
be nice.
I want Waluigi in this style.
I
No.
just hope
This was-
whatever tech they're using to fit into Mario, that they can slim it down in some future day so it doesn't look so.
No, dude, just make Wario, make him Super Mario.
Wow.
Like that model would be perfect for, say, Wario in that aesthetic, but Mario just looks way too wide.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the last set I want to talk about for the day is Mario's House and Yoshi.
Yeah.
Set 71367. 205 pieces retailing for $30, which is not the worst in the world, also not the best.
Mm-hmm.
This set's got Yoshi and a Goomba and a house and a little hammock, and really, Yoshi's
fit in there.
Yoshi's cool. Mario does actually fit in the hammock, believe it or not.
Oh, I mean
That
the
is
house. Though.
surprising.
Oh no.
Oh man.
That's why he has to go on this journey because he
That
can
is
no longer fit in
horrifying.
his
I don't like that.
house.
Yeah.
The
do not like
sleeping function. That's it.
Yeah, sleep to get coins. Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about this set to me is not anything about the set itself. It's what's like the set is based on. Because
Based on
most of these are from traditional Mario courses. So you have like the fortress, you have the Bowser, you got the desert, blah blah blah. But this one's actually from Paper Mario,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not actually from anything gameplay related. It's just the start of Paper Mario. Like Mario has a house, and he leaves the house to start the game, but he never actually does anything in the house. They just made a set based off the house. They didn't have to do that, but they did it, and it's probably the most obscure thing here, and it looks cool. It's a neat little house, and I like it.
I like it.
Fair enough.
That's about it, though.
Honestly,
So,
I really like Yoshi, man.
No, you're
I haven't looked like I have pretty much all Lego sets I look at just because I want to check out like new pieces and stuff. But I have just glossed over a lot of the Super Mario stuff because I haven't looked too hard into it. But this
There's a
one,
lot of them.
yeah, there's a lot of them too. So it's just like,
There's a
this
lot.
one, this one looks. This is a very very cute set, honestly, and I really do like Yoshi, man. So
It's got an alternate face for the Goomba, it looks like,
Yeah.
unless that they used before. I thought it was just a frown before, though.
What I think I find most funny, because Mario, to cap this off, because we do need to end soon.
Mhm.
Mario, the actual minifigure or Chungus figure, whatever, is not the most well received. People don't really like him all that much. there was a chance to kind of save the design by like releasing a bunch of suits for him, right? Give us some more variations to the Mario figure. Maybe they'll be cool. Well, Leo decided to do that. They decided to release $10 sets that literally just have a new body piece and a new hat piece. But instead of doing, super popular things like, I don't know, Tanuki Mario or Raccoon Suit Mario, they do Fire Mario, but the only one I want to talk about for the purpose of this episode is the Chad Cat Mario.
Oh gosh, dang it!
Chad Cat.
You knocked that off.
He's actually horrifying. Behold X, the legend of Cat Mario.
Kitty.
Huh.
Would you pay? And like, don't get me wrong, they don't actually come with Mario. This is the set you're paying for.
That's cosmetics.
That is $10.
Man. That is a Lego set.
That is a Lego.
It's literally Lego cosmetic microtransactions IRL.
I mean, this is what you wanted for Overwatch, though.
You're right, but at least that would have been minifigure.
Oh, come on.
I'm not really interested in the cat.
$1 per piece, Paul.
The cat fat suit. I'm not really interested in that. But that's about it for Mario. There's other sets.
Mario climb walls.
There's a bunch of other sets, but they're not really as substantial. Just
MFW Mario watched cats.
Release the blank cut.
All right, we're done.
Boy.
We are very done.
Mario with all its DLC and cosmetics, microtransactions galore.
Make Mario climb wall.
Do we have a total price for buying every single set and cosmetic?
I would imagine some people have tabulated that.
Okay.
I have not as of yet. But spoiler alert, it's expensive.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be a fun time.
That's all you need to know.
Grayed out the Mario on that one too. Didn't even think about that.
Oh no, they did! No!
You gotta make sure you don't.
I'm doing it right now. 200, 230, 260, 290, 360, 460, 500, 540, 590.
No.
$590 for all of Wave 1.
Oh my
Not
goodness.
taxes.
If you hope to get all of the blind bags.
Yeah.
If you do not, and you're only counting like one of the blind bags, then you can knock like 45 off that.
Man,
Alright.
I'm glad I'm not a native Mario fan.
I am, so I'll be acquiring all of these.
Yeah, I mean, all you need is the World 1-1 set, anyways, Eljay.
An official statement regarding Tenebrae Invictus.
Bruh.
Alright. Let
Now
us
accept
send this up. We are at 2 hours, so I think we can skip the extra mock for the day.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to.
No worries. More anticipation.
It's alright. We'll do it next time. Apologies to everyone who was anticipating that, as well as the extra set. We're just kind of slammed for time, and we got a lot to discuss, so it ran a little long.
Next time.
Good discussions are had, though.
We'll do another BrickFeed though, in not too long though. We should do that.
It's okay.
Podcasts are fun.
would be nice.
It's great talking about Lego with a bunch of cool dudes. It's great.
A bunch of cool dudes.
You stop that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That being the case, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. So thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of BrickFeed. Don't know when we're going to be back. Gosh, I hope it's sooner than a month.
That would be nice.
So.
See you all in 2 months.
All right. So, just as a reminder, make sure to head on over to TTV message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. Good stuff there. Got to be 13 years or older and read our rules, and you can have a good time. then head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/the TTV channel. And I forgot some super chats. Thank you for reminding me, Sir Perry. We're almost there. Sir Perry, super chat $2.99 with the message, Lego Half-Life 2 and Lego Portal 2 win? I have no idea. I've never played either of those games. And then finally, we're going to cap it off with 10,000 down the drain. Sorry, 26,000 down the drain who donated $10 this message. But before I read it, I gotta say, I need to have my eyes checked because I confused Bullet Bill for Bully Bill. Anyway, 26,000 down the drain says 26,000 down the drain says 26,000 down the drain says 26,000 down.
Thank I
you.
appreciate you.
You're the best.
We appreciate your many
Enigma
$10
known
down the
as-
drain for us.
You're
Yeah.
awesome. You are awesome.
Yes.
This is very helpful.
That's friggin' funny. Thank you for that. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, make sure you head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/TTV channel. You can join for as low as $1 a month and join our Patreon Discord server as well as our Minecraft server with the islands of Motunui and Voyunui with more to come. And then our Twitters at the TTV channel as well as our individual ones. Additionally, make sure to check out our contest on TTV message boards. The first, we're going to have the art portion for the contest hopefully today. It's going to start and probably run for about 2 weeks. Additionally, as far as mock contests are concerned, check out, oh no, I forgot it, BioCup 2020. It's over on Flickr. We've made a few videos about it, and it is fantastic. A lot of wonderful stuff is coming out of BioCup 2020, so definitely check that out. Okay, we're done.
All
That's
right.
it. Is everyone good?
We're good.
Yeah, we're all good, LJ.
We
You
good.
did good. You did good, man.
This is the only outro music I have. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'm LJ.
I'm XX.
I'm Meso.
I'm Invi.
Leo.
I'm Starbreaker.
I'm done. This has been
See
BrickFeed
you on
episode
Friday.
127.
coming to BrickFeed.
I like it.
I like it.
You can let the music play. You don't need to join in. It's cool.
But I'm just jamming, dude.
It's just vibing, man. It's just vibing. we out here vibing, you know. It's good.